You guys, look who I have found. Mr. Toad! What are you doing here, Mr. Toad? Hanging out in my secret garden, But hello everybody and welcome back to a Specimen Saturday. So, let me sit down real quick. Look at this guy. It is currently late in the evening and I am in the secret garden actually cleaning up trash. See, I'm filling up this trash bag with all the trash from the big pile I've made of all the junk that I've collected over the last couple of weeks, or last 3 weeks I've been working in here. So, you know, clearing out. If you guys have been following on my vlog channel, I have been working on this secret garden project for a while, and I was gathering and scooping, and all of a sudden, like, I was like, what is this weird pile? Hi, baby. Sorry about the rock on your back. Hi. What is this weird little pile, I thought. And it turns out it's a toad. A toad who was hiding under the leaf pile, which only reiterates to me how important it is to get this leaf pile out of here quickly, because I do not want to have the snakes decide, the slithers decide that this is a cool pile to hide under. So I'm trying to clear this leaf pile out really quickly. I'm trying to leave as much of the natural leaf litter and as much of the sticks behind as possible, but as you can see, like, the trash is really, like, that's trash in the middle right there. The trash is really integrated in the leaf pile, so I've been removing a lot of it. Like, there's some down here, there's just bits and pieces everywhere, so I've been scooping up most of it. And as I was scooping and putting in the trash bag to take out, like I said, I saw this weird little pile and I was like, what the heck is this? And it turns out that it is Mr. Toad here. Hello. He's like, I am a leaf. I am a leaf. You don't see me? Look at that cranky face. This is actually great that he's just chilling, we're just chilling. It's very, very, very cold outside today. It's been below freezing temperatures a few times over the last week or so. So he probably appreciates the warmth of the leaves. So what we'll do is I will probably call it quits on gathering up the small stuff for today, and I will just start picking up like the big old giant chunks that you can see, like those big giant chunks, and putting those in the trash bag. And I'll cover him back up in a little bit with some nice some nice leaf litter. But for now, since he is our willing subject, since he is a leaf, not a toad, as he is trying to show us right now, we're going to get some good Saturday specimen video of him. So check him out. You guys who follow my vlog channel have already seen a sneak peek of him for the last vlog, some of the last vlogs that I've put out. But look at him. Hi. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. You can really admire these glands on the back of their heads. In some species they release pheromones there. In other species they release like a waxy substance to help them spread the wax over their bodies so they don't dry out. In even more species they release poison toxins from these glands in the back. In fact, let me get a very small little stick. I'm not going to poke him, I'm just going to point at him. But like back here, these are where those glands are in a lot of species, and you can see this is a toad, and you can tell that not only because of where he is located. He is far away from any particular water source. The creek is not very close to here, so this is Mr. Toad. How are you doing, sir? Where you are, predators might come to try to follow you and eat you. I think it's really fascinating. I've never really had the opportunity to examine like the cranial structure like this. Look at how cool his head is. Right over here, you can kind of see like these lines supporting the back of his eyes. You can see how his eyes really do stick up from his body to give him a better view kind of the area around him. Look at that. Look at the beautiful coloration of the skin. He blends in so wonderfully. Look again at how wonderfully he blends in with the leaf litter and the ground. Sorry about that, I had my thumb down there. See, you kind of pull up, and it becomes a little tricky to spot him. It really does. I love how we're getting like a nice up-close look. He's not squirming. I don't have to hold him. For those of you who have been following the channel for a long time, you'll know I found a red American toad eating slugs on our porch last year. If you check out the vlogs and updates playlist on the channel, you can see other wild animals, including a skunk, that I've found. This is like literally right next to my apartment. My apartment is right there. There's my car. There's my apartment. I live in the inn unit right there. So I'm not like having to be out in the mountains hunting for these guys. He is an example of your urban wildlife. Somebody who's just happy to kind of make do and find a way to endure with life in an urbanized area. Look, you can see him breathing. You can see his little tympanic membrane. These are where his ears kind of are located, where he can really kind of hear things real well. Let's check out his back feet if he will so oblige us. This coloration, I cannot tell if it is a male or a female. Whoa, he's moving! Hi, Bobby! Oh, you're so handsome! You're so handsome! Look at your throat coloration. Look at the size of him, too. He is one big old freaking toad. He is a biggie, because, like, here's my hand right next to him. Oh, look at him go. Oh my gosh, he's huge. Look at you, sir. Are you getting bored of us now that you've decided I'm not going to eat you? Oh, I dropped my little stick, my little pointing stick. It was such a good pointing stick. Just ask Darling. I get attached to my random sticks for all of the 2 minutes that I use them. But you know, it's out there. I'm going to use this as my pointing stick now. See, so you can see the back legs over here. Can I see may I see your webbed toes, please? I should give you a hug. No, one of my big beefs is that if you run into wildlife, you try to harass them as little as possible, unless like I really desperately needed to try to educate you guys about him. Look at these back feet. You can really see they're more designed for like jumping here than they really are for swimming, if you ask me, but that's just a hypothesis. I don't know if that's true. I still love this cranial structure. I'm unfamiliar with it. It's really awesome looking though. I love how there's almost asymmetry on the warts. I don't know what make the warts on a frog show up, but if you notice, they're not asymmetrical. They don't match on both sides. They're different. It's a unique patternation, a unique patterning on the back. This is a huge toad. Like, you're a biggie. Do you know that, sir? I think it's a sir. It's probably a ma'am. Maybe she is currently carrying lots of eggs for all I know. It is a very handsome animal though. So yeah, we've gotten a good look at it. It's been a very willing subject of our investigation. You can actually see there's a little spider crawling across its back. This is the integrate. Oh, you're moving. Hi. Whoop. Slowly but surely headed back off into the leaf litter. Enough of us prodding and poking and examining, but I love it. I love this little one. Are you going to move some more? I don't want to harass you. Again, that's what I mean. You really don't want to harass the wildlife. You want to respect them. You want to give them their space. And I bet that he's probably feeling a little bit cold. So, Alright guys, 1 second. I'm going to see if I can gather up like some of the nicest leaf litter and cover him back up, and if he would appreciate that. So just 1 second. He's actually off again. Hi, buddy. I have to clean over there too. See, he's headed kind of towards the trash. Look at him. Look at these feet. Look at these big old fat legs. I swear this is one of the biggest toads I've ever seen. Look at the little booty. It's little frog booty. Oh, is that too personal? I apologize. Alright, so you can see he's not really jumping. He's more just calmly walking. He's like, I've had enough of you, lady. Oh my gosh, look at those fat little legs over the branch. You're so cute. Oh, and he goes. Okay, let's cover him up, guys. I think that he's had enough of our nonsense. I'm just going to casually... Oh, look at you. That's almost like a threatening sort of posture. But look at how sad this is, too. This is all the trash that we've been working at cleaning from the secret garden for quite a while. And I just think it's kind of sad how now here's a frog, or a toad. Does that help, buddy? Cover you up? I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or just leave you alone, so I'm just going to casually have some leaves, if that helps. Oh, he actually seems to be settling down. Okay, because it's very cold, and he was probably trying to stay warm. Whoa, okay, no, I'm just freaking him out. Never mind, I'll let you burrow yourself back in, my friend. And again, look at this. So here's this giant, beautiful frog we have just spent a very special almost 10 minutes with. Oh, look at him go. He's burrowing himself back in. Bye, Bobby. I love your fat legs. You were a very special experience of nature to share. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I started dropping stuff on your head. I honestly was trying to help. But yeah, you can see him digging his way in there. So hopefully none of the nasty thorn things are there. And you know what? I'm going to gather up some of the bigger trash and throw that away. But I'm going to leave his little area alone. Because look at him. He's like, there, I'm safe. So we're going to leave him alone and cross our fingers that no slither friends have followed his pheromones to come and eat him. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.